Rebound to Lou. 8, 7, 6. Jerome and the Stinger coming along at halftime. Williams to Stevenson. Got it! And a big three for DeShawn. Stevenson pulls Atlanta within 9 at halftime.
A half dozen turnovers by Atlanta in the second quarter. Teague had 3 of those. And he is fearless, though, when it comes to getting into the paint. Bolton gives it up to Stevenson, who beats the shot clock with a three-point basket. Who can play deliberate basketball here.
Got to stay with Lou Williams.
Pachulia kicks it outside. Stevenson for 3, rattles it home.
I think a lot of time coaches use that foul to give just to reset up their defense.
Stevenson at the buzzer. Got it! Count the 3. DeShawn Stevenson. And Atlanta will take a lead of double digits. Ivan screens. Lou takes it baseline. 3 seconds. Stevenson for 3. Good.
Oh boy, that was a tough shot.
Nets turn it. Here's DeShawn Stevenson, and he finds the ring.
Pass kicked off. Johnson strong. That's rejected by Nene, but the follow by Stevenson. Williams baseline. Kicks it out for Stevenson. He drives, throws up a wild shot that goes, and he's fouled. That was a prayer of a shot by Stevenson that bounced in. Smith knocked away, pulled up by Stevenson. Oh my! DeShawn Stevenson.
Clock at 7. Horford, Stevenson, DeRozan runs at him in the 3.
Okay, the curly kneel was good for a minute, and then the turnover.
DeShawn Stevenson and 1. So it cost the Knicks at the other end. DeShawn Stevenson will have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. The foul goes against Smith. Who do you think starts now, or who do they bring in now? As Anthony will be making the trip to Houston for the All-Star game.
It depends if they go point guard. That might be good fast break there. Wide open as well. If you want to stay on the floor, you go ahead and swing it.
Good pass by Smith to Stevenson, and he gets a 3. Back out to Korver, but a quiet night, relatively speaking, for Kyle Korver. After hitting 8 threes in the last game, DeShawn Stevenson, or Smith. Here come the Hawks. Chance to get it down to 2. Great feed and dime to Horford for the easy bucket. And Mike Woodson calls timeout.
I'm hearing, David, that three straight days of the rain coming up.
A steal by Horford and a layup by DeShawn Stevenson. Hey, the Daytona 500 on Fox coming up on February the 24th. But Dante Shake and Bake Marcatelli will not be in that competition.
Rebound Lou. All alone at the other end. Mr. Stevenson with a jam. Rebound to Ivan. 16 seconds. Ivan to Stevenson. Three-pointer. Good! Jeff in the lane.
Look at the defense, though. I'm just saying this.
Stevenson. Corner. Morrow, 3. Missed the shot. Got a good look at it.
That was a great lob play.
Here comes Stevenson. Bounce to Tolliver. Up on Garnett. And a foul. Boy, I love, Nate, the fact that the Hawks remain aggressive. Stevenson, a ball fake. Now back to Kyle. Corner 3 is good.
Yes, indeed.
Surveying. High screen. Stevenson. It's the high bounce and good. Teague for 3. Take that back to Philadelphia, Drew Holiday. And the Hawks push.
Here he goes.
Stevenson back to Josh for the jam. 5, 4, Al, Stevenson, 3, got it.
Kyle Korver got a look.
And a 3. And again, the middle opens up for Nate, but this time he could not convert. Hawks come 3 on 2. Stevenson, yes. Stevenson. Oh! pass to handle. Now Stevenson goes and dishes, and now Horford gets a land and a foul. The second game here, right to the wire. The Bobcats had a chance late to tie the game. Stevenson hits another three. Good ball movement.
Look at the ball movement by the Hawks.
And Stevenson nails a three.
Will make his game a lot easier.
Teague, Stevenson, corner three is good. Horford there, grabs it. And you've always got to get out on their three-point shooters, but not there in time. Paul George stays out. He's the only starter. And DeShawn Stevenson along, too.
Here, this last 2.5 minutes. That's a timeout. There's no doubt in my mind that's a timeout.
They've cut it to 13. Stevenson, 13th year, came out of high school. First-round draft pick by the Jazz, and hits the baseline jumper.
Not allowed in that opportunity.
4 personal fouls.
Smith with a steal. Back to Stevenson. And Smith hammers it down. Stevenson from downtown.
Yeah, Dwayne went for the steal, left Stevenson wide open.
Stevenson for 3. First points of the game. Miami's up 7. Oh my, a 3 for DeShawn Stevenson.
Stevenson, long-time Wizard, drops it in. Stevenson to trigger. Oh, he's got Allen underneath. And he puts it in to tie the game.
Hawks out rebounded the Wizards by 5 in that first half and had 7 offensive rebounds.
Devin hooks it back to Stevenson. Nothing but net. Poked away and stolen. Beautiful defensive maneuver by Stevenson. Josh kicks it. Korver fires it. Count it. 3 out of the corner.
That's disaster.
Stevenson.
That's a tough shot.
Banked it in. Jumps in the air. Stevenson setting up Josh Smith.
There's Corbett, gives up the shot to Smith. The extra pass. Stevenson, the 3 is good. Here is Stevenson. And the Hawks now have the lead. And Isaiah lost it. 4-on-1. Horford.
Stevenson down the lane over Mark to cut the lead to 1.
Stevenson knocks down a 3.
Ranked 2 and 3 in the East. The Heat a game behind the New York Knicks. Stevenson wide open 3. And DeShawn Stevenson splashing it out. Smith against Rashard Lewis. Good help by Bosch. Stevenson for 3. This is Teague. Stevenson got a 3. Double team on Horford. Stevenson topside 3 and he trades
Plays starters according to matchups of the opposing team. You know, you'll always have Teague, Horford, and Smith in the starting lineup along with 2 others.
Into the league in his 3rd year. Deflection there by Mullins. Stevenson inside to Josh Smith. And 8 of 18 from behind the arc. Stevenson takes a 3 for Atlanta and hits.
You don't see that happen very often when Charlie B is launching from three-point land.
Horford dishes to Stevenson. The long gun goes.
Giving it up. Cross court, Stevenson's wide open again.
The steal by Devin Harris. Harris with a shake and bake around the horn. I'll just keep talking. And the ball goes in for DeShawn Stevenson.
And that shows you he can do that. Nice ball movement by Atlanta. In the corner, Stevenson for 3.
Foul line, leave a lot of room underneath.
Horford, Stevenson for 3. DeShawn Stevenson.